What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. President Tsai Ing-wen has asked visiting Japanese lawmakers to support Taiwan's bid to join international organizations.
在这里，我要请各位贵宾支持台湾加入国际组织，让台日双方一起努力，为全球的安全、自由以及繁荣做出更多的贡献。
Suzuki Norikazu is leading one of two Japanese legislative delegations currently in Taiwan. He heads the youth division of Japan's ruling Liberal Democratic Party. He met with Tsai on Wednesday, where the two discussed regional security. On the same day, Tsai met with a separate delegation led by Santo Akiko, a former head of the upper house of Japan's parliament. Meanwhile, Switzerland's lower house of parliament has voted to strengthen ties with Taiwan. The move will allow economic, political, science, and cultural exchanges between Swiss and Taiwanese lawmakers. Though Switzerland does not have official diplomatic ties with Taiwan, the decision signals support for Taiwanese democracy. A delegation of Swiss lawmakers also visited Taipei earlier this year. The trip, which included a meeting with Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen, was condemned by China's embassy in Switzerland. Taiwan is warning its citizens to be careful when visiting China due to an expanded spying law. The Taiwanese government says China could use the law to target foreign business people, journalists, and human rights activists, as well as ordinary people. Louis Watt has more details.
草案进一步完善关于网络间谍的规定，明确网络间谍的行为方式。
An announcement on Chinese state media that the country's already sweeping anti-espionage law is being broadened. From July, it will expand the definition of spying and cover anything that it perceives as a threat to its national security and interests. The law's wording is vague, and it's worrying foreign investors, journalists, and neighbour Taiwan, which says it could be used to target anyone.
请民众到对岸去进行交流的时候，要特别注意到委员刚刚所提到的这一点，包括你手机里面的一个内容，你可能在进出中国海关的过程当中，就已经被中国海关相关的安全人员来进行检查，所以这部分也要特别的小心。
China and Taiwan already have a contentious relationship. China claims Taiwan as part of its territory, and in recent years has sent increasing numbers of military planes and ships near the island. Taiwan worries that Chinese President Xi Jinping's emphasis on national security will put more pressure on Taiwanese people, hundreds of thousands of whom live and work in China. According to a Taiwan government assessment of the Chinese law, the following activities could be viewed as spying: posting negative comments online about China, commenting online about Taiwan and Hong Kong related issues, taking photos of sensitive locations, interviewing people without government permission. But even before this law is changed, many Taiwanese already feel uneasy about visiting China. In 2017, Taiwanese activist Li Mingzhe disappeared on a trip to China. He was detained for 5 years after criticizing the ruling Communist Party. He was released in 2022. And there have been similar cases. Li Yanhe, a Taiwan-based book publisher, was detained on a recent trip to visit relatives in China. Li has published books critical of Beijing and is being investigated for allegedly endangering Chinese national security. Taiwan has criticized China for what it calls arbitrary arrests and says these are human rights breaches. Other countries are worried too. Japanese nationals have also been detained in China for alleged spy-related activities. Their detentions have strained relations between Tokyo and Beijing.
不小心卷入了中国的权力斗争，不小心拍到了中国的军事设施的一些图片。他说你犯罪的话，那你就犯罪了嘛。所以说这一点的话，确实是在对中国的这种，不光是这个文化交流等等，包括在中国做生意的风险也提高了，无形中提高很多倍。
China's new legislation could scare off foreign companies and potential investors. And it could lead to fewer Taiwanese visiting China, despite close trade and family links. Taiwan's premier says people should only go if they can ensure their personal safety. Alex Chen and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwanese tech firm TSMC is in talks to build a chip plant in Germany. That's according to Bloomberg News. The report says the semiconductor manufacturing giant plans to invest $11 billion in the venture. TSMC told TaiwanPlus the company is still evaluating building a fab in Europe but could not comment further. If the plant is built in Germany, it would join TSMC facilities in the United States and Japan. Various other countries are also looking to establish domestic chip-making facilities. The U.S. Federal Reserve has raised interest rates in what may be the last hike in the current cycle. The Fed raised its benchmark rate by a quarter percentage point, in line with market expectations. The 10th hike in 14 months has taken interest rates to the highest level in 16 years. In Wednesday's announcement, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said he was not anticipating further rate hikes anytime soon, but he did not rule out the possibility of future increases. The Fed has raised rates by 5% from near zero in March 2022 in efforts to fight inflation. Police have caught thousands of motorists in Greater Taipei in the first 2 days of a crackdown on traffic violations. Taiwan on Monday rolled out higher fines for not yielding to pedestrians at zebra crossings. It's part of a campaign to protect the right-of-way of people on Taiwan streets. These efforts come after a report from CNN labeled Taiwan a living hell for pedestrians. Last year, almost 400 people were killed while walking on Taiwan's roads. A major local festival is underway in Taiwan. The Baosheng Cultural Festival is a 2-month celebration for Baosheng Dadi, the god of medicine. Our reporter Yvonne Yang takes us to see a unique feature of the event, the Fire Lion fireworks.
Local students kick off a very special birthday party. It's for Baosheng Dadi. He's the god of medicine, and believers pray to him for better health. The birthday bash is part of the Baosheng Cultural Festival. The event was first held in 1994 and was certified as a cultural heritage event by the Taipei city government in 2022. The organizers started the event to preserve traditional culture and art.
今天的这个放火狮啦，嘉兴戏啦，这个绕境彩街啦，三线离祭典，已经成为台北市登陆的重要民俗就是无形文化财所以这个活动就值得保存了。
Non-stop shows drew crowds of people, even on a weekday afternoon. There's a performance by the God's Guards, a martial arts show, dragon and lion dances, and dramas where actors play the roles of gods.
As the sun goes down, more people are showing up. Everyone is waiting for the main event, the Fire Lion fireworks show.
People burn a papier-mâché lion to cast out evil spirits. It's a tradition that dates back hundreds of years, but it wasn't practiced in Taiwan for some time. The organizer restored the long-lost tradition with help from temples in the southern city of Tainan.
找到的盐水武庙的轰炮他们来帮忙所以我们就去把这个请那个狗抓海师傅把它过这个黑塞藏了很多这个轰炮
Crowds packed the area for the 9-minute-long fireworks show.
很漂亮一个很好的一个节日。
I thought it was cool. It kind of made the 4th of July look sad. I was a little bit shocked when all the pieces started falling down and hit me, and I was like, hold up. I got a little something in my eye, and I was like, all right, but it was really cool. I have never seen fireworks that close.
It starts off as a birthday celebration for a god, but it's also a festival for art lovers. For people who miss the Fire Lion fireworks, there are folk opera performances every evening in front of the temple until May 17th. There's also an art exhibition set for early June. Art fans and devotees alike have until June 19th to come check it out. Rick Yi, Eugene Huang, and Yvonne Yang for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally today, we leave you with images of a puppy that Turkey gifted to Mexico's army. In February, a Mexican rescue dog died on duty in an earthquake. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.